Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. How you doing? Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Like that. He don't normally pick up his phone. He loves to sleep, you understand? So the mother now still called again. He still said he's still sleeping. You understand? So because your own case is different. Mohbad, so why people are not saying that it's Wunmi that by him, but as a wife, you are supposed to be responsible.
Madam, please, can you let her talk? Are you the one
that brought her here?
Are you the one that put her there too? Is it your platform? Let her talk. Give her the space to talk.
Okay. Sorry, ma'am. Please share your story with her.
So what I'm saying is, as a wife in Africa, when things like this happen, the first suspect is the wife. Let me just put it to you like that. As a wife, the first suspect when your husband died is the wife. And for people saying, oh, Wunmi said they should go and row. If I were to be in a case, when mine happened, I believed he didn't die naturally. Even though the hospital said it was cancer. It's like, no, he didn't die naturally. If I have the power, if I have anybody that I can say that same thing to, I will have said that as well. I'm putting it to you. I don't know Wunmi. I don't know anybody from there. But I'm just talking from my own experience, how I felt when mine happened. And we grieve differently. And if you've not been in that shoes, you probably don't know how they feel. You don't know how it feels. And people saying, oh, they did not, probably she did not drop, what is it called, hospital report or something. When things like that happened, your brain are all over the place. When people were telling me, oh, don't cry, look at your children, I was just like, no. When they said, don't see him, I was like, why will I not see him? I went back inside.
I will interject in this one. Don't say that it was because of emotion. That's why she did not drop the hospital. This thing, no, because the doctor asked her to take the body to the morgue in general hospital. So don't say that, madam, please. I'm begging of you.
Ma'am, can I interject?
Okay. There is this woman.
Sorry, madam.
There is this woman on TikTok.
Nobody's ex. Sorry. Let me quickly say it. I'm not trying to interject, but let's just so we get it clear, right? You've told us about your experience. That is lovely, and we empathize with you. But you see, you don't count sticks for stones. You've given your experience. He was in the hospital. He died. This one's case is completely different. So except you understand the story in total, and then if you
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
You get
what is
so
she said now? I'm going to.
If just a second.
I just want to refer her back to somebody now that everybody also knows that she's on TikTok.
Okay.
I think Victorious Chibugo or something.
Okay. What's the story? Tell us.
Yes, her husband went out with his friends. They went out. They came together. The man was healthy, and then the man went out with his friends, and then the man died without coming home. And the friends did not know what killed the man. The wife does not know. Shall you understand? When the wife said, when they called her, it was because of what she said. That's what I'm saying. That when they called her that, oh, that she should come to the hospital, she met the husband in the hospital, and then they wanted to take the man to the morgue because she was in denial. Because she was grieving. She said she put the man outside, put a phone, and joined NSPPD prayer. She said this herself. Is on TikTok.
Okay,
she said she placed the phone beside him.
Sorry to pause because so that we wrap it up.
Yes.
So that's fine. Now you've given an explanation. She wanted to pray. Maybe she wanted to do some spiritual whatever exercise. For those of us who are not Christians, those of us who are not Christians, I'm a Christian, but for those who are not, she wanted to pray. Now that's entirely different with. You're at the hospital, you've been to the first, the second, and they've advised to say take to the morgue. That's completely different.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So that's that. So let's leave it at that. But your experience is, it's great to hear that, empathize with you, but we're counting sticks for stones here. You know what I mean? Your scenario of how your husband died and the scenario of how Mohbad died are completely different. And that's that. Yes, as a grieving widow, you can be, erratic. You're trying to come to terms with reality. That's understandable. But still, the scenarios are different. Yeah, CEO, please carry on. I think you have a
No way,
point.
CEO, any suru, calm down, please. Thank you so much, Miss Anne. And nobody's ex. God is going to console you. I'm so sorry for your loss. That's on that. You know, that woman's case, that's Mrs. Chibuzo's case. She had a better explanation to the public of what happens to her husband. Regardless the fact that she was not even there, she was called. A call was put across to her. Okay, this is what happened. All right. Unlike our own almighty Wunmi, that cannot even grant common interview or a common TikTok live stream to explain to us. Now you are even saying
your favorite. I'm so sorry to cut you short. I don't understand what you people really want from this. Wunmi coming to grant interview or anything. Just be granting interview, madam. Wait now. Granting
interview. Then you speak after her. Maybe she finish, you talk after her, please, Joe. Please,
yes, ma'am. Please. This case is very different, though. This woman that is talking here, this nobody's ex, she did not make mention of she fighting her husband before his demise. They don't have any fighting arguments. Wunmi's case is different too. Mohbad's case is different too. This is Mohbad we're talking about. Mohbad had an argument with some certain people and he had a fight with his girlfriend. We can all see that like what happened to her forehead on the day of the burial, what happened to the release of the house. So this case is very different. Okay, and that Mrs. Anne, or sorry, not Mrs. Anne, that woman that was on TikTok, she's giving us a narrative and she's always on live stream because her hands are clean. She's not camera shy. Unlike our own people here. Toripe, we are the one doing ourselves. Clever summer.
Okay, all the time when people come online, Wunmi should come for interview. Wunmi should come for interview. The interview Baba Mohbad have been going from one studio to another. Please, can you tell us the outcome of the interview? Because most of the interviews Baba Mohbad in law, and by the way, let me go to your favorite. You said Wunmi has been on the street from the age of 14 and everything. Majority of us that one being seen, can't condemn Wunmi. Can you tell me the time you yourself have been on the road? Because you don't know where she's coming from, madam. Wait now. Let me talk now. Don't know. Point of correction. It's not a point of correction.
I am not staying with a man. I am not staying with a man.
Let me talk now. Let me talk. You don't
under my parents. I am not staying with a man. I am different from your Wunmi. Your almighty Wunmi that is a saint. I am so different from our
I'm so proud.
I have a parental care. I have a parental care. My mother did not leave me in the street at age of 14 to be discussing with a man. Please do not compare with your mom.
You are not telling her to let me talk now. But I'm talking now. You will tell me to not talk.
But you're not telling me. Okay, continue, ma'am.
Let me finish. When Wunmi, you are there now, you are judging her. Wunmi has been on the street from age 14. Do you know anything about Wunmi? You don't know her. Majority of us here are just judging this girl. We don't know her. We don't know where they've been coming from. You keep saying she's been on the street for 14 years. How Mohbad down to on the street? Can we tell ourselves the truth?
Mohbad is a guy. Mohbad is different.
Oh, madam, please stop. What makes Mohbad different from man? Because Mohbad is a man. People boko sabe, Wunmi boko sabe. Ni Mohbad should a man or what? We all have our stories to tell. Let's thank God for our life. People should stop judging this girl. For over 14 months, 13, this girl, she's this, she's that. Everyone wants evidence. And I've never seen you people seeing fault in what Baba Mohbad is doing. Baba Mohbad went online on your picture.
Are you asking for evidence? Should I talk about that evidence?
Let me talk now. Madam, let me talk.
Please now, Joe. Just let her finish. Then we'll answer the question.
Baba Mohbad went online on your picture. I'm sure. Can you hear Mohbad?
Listen.
Oh, God.
See you.
Can you let me finish, madam?
See you, Ejo.
Please, can you let me talk?
Can we keep it civil? Whatever she's saying, can you note your points and respond, please?
Please.
Don't let's
Baba
fight.
Mohbad went to the studio on your picture. One share everything. One release full album. People did not condemn him. Wunmi started a business. You people have created a platform. She's not mourning her husband. She's not doing this one. Fine. But Because people will say that's the way Baba Mohbad can grieve. Maybe that's the way Wunmi too can grieve. I don't know what people want from her. Even if Wunmi come out to tell you people that this is what happened to my husband, will you people still believe her? You people still not believe her. So the best thing is that let me keep quiet. And now we've been on this case for 14 months. Madam, can you point out what Baba Mohbad said they used 30 million for autopsy? And supporters definitely have you questioned? I will talk about it. It's still part of what we are talking about.
Because you know
talk about the police bribe. Can you people bribe police? Can
Madam,
say,
okay, can you bring?
Let's just let her finish. Madam, please don't worry. Wrap up your thoughts. We're waiting.
You said now you are saying Karimo bribe. Karimo said they bribe police. Can Karimo show you the evidence of the police being bribed? Because Karimo will come. When Karimo said, I have evidence to show you people that, has Karimo giving you people want any concrete evidence? But coming online to use Mohbad justice to settle our family's cause. Please, we are all learning. We are not illiterate. Karimo cannot come out and be using her finger to finger our brain and we'll listen to all the trash she's saying. People are saying, Baba Mohbad said the autopsy the government conduct is not okay. Have people sat down and asked Baba Mohbad, can we see the one which, I know I didn't contribute 1 naira for Baba Mohbad.
You not contribute.
I contribute money for Wunmi to take care of her son, which is what I'm doing. But question I'm asking them, have you asked Baba Mohbad, can you show us the evidence of the autopsy? Because I know the way people were tearing down the government autopsy. Please.
Okay, sorry. So you've asked us 3 questions now, right? So we don't waste time. Let us answer one after this. The first question you asked, can you repeat the first question so somebody can answer you? A job.
The first question I asked ni pe, ṣé anybody nínú gbogbo àwọn tó ń pera wọn ní Team Baba or Justice for Josie, because now it's now become Justice of. Have people questioned Baba or Buki that the autopsy people went for? Why is the result? Because I'm going to criticize when government.
Okay, that's fine. That's the question. Okay, that's fine. Let somebody else answer you. Don't worry.
To that question, can I?
People should let me talk.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so the courts granted the approval for the family to conduct their own private autopsy, and I think at the last media party that Baba Mohbad had, he explains that autopsy has been conducted and that at the next inquest or whenever the courts open, that report or that result will be released. So it is not for TikTok. It is for the courts for that report to be released.
Okay.
So that's the response. That's the response to that. So we don't.
I still haven't started that.
Autopsy to be on
when
TikTok.
the government's own wasn't released, it was debated on the TikTok. Even when governments have not even released the result, our TikTok.
No. The government released their own through the cable.
Now you're wrong.
No, the government released their own through the cable.
Okay.
And BBC,
the second question.
and all that.
This question I'm throwing to people. I'm throwing to my learned people here. I'm sure most of us and the CCTV in Lewa and everything. Is it possible, because Yemi came online now, the CCTV in Kiniko, is it possible for a neighbor to have access to the CCTV in my house?
Okay.
I'm asking that question.
That's a question. That's fine. Okay. Do you want to answer? Go ahead.
Can I answer that?
Yes, ma. Go ahead.
Okay,
Thank you.
I live in an estate in Nigeria. My home in Nigeria is in an estate that is powered by a lot of cameras. However, that camera is for the common areas. Those cameras can see all the streets, everything that is happening at every junction along the streets and all that. Those cameras also see into the compounds of various houses. I'll give you 2 examples. There was a robbery. A young man walked into the estate. Cameras took him. He walked into somebody's compound, removed their meter, and the camera saw him inside somebody's compound. Not the camera of the private home, but the estate camera saw him inside the place. And they tracked him until he was about to exit the estate. That was when he was caught. Another young man drove recklessly within the estate and knocked down one of the electric poles and decided to run away. The cameras caught him, tracked him to where he went in another direction and came back carefully to go and enter his house. And the estate tracked him to his house because his car was destroyed. So,
Madam,
cameras. Wait, let me finish. Now, most of us have cameras in our homes. In our own private homes that are within the house and maybe within our compound. And sometimes we have outside on our fence that can see the houses in front of us, the homes next door, and maybe extending to the, to some distance on the street and to the left. Do you get what I'm saying? So sometimes our private cameras in our homes can see at least can see the cars that are entering my neighbor's house. Do you understand what I'm saying? Cars that are coming out. If people are walking on the street or people enter my neighbor's home or they come out, the camera in my own home can see them. I don't know how the cameras in Mohbad's estate are placed. I don't know if the estate is powered by central cameras. My own estate has cameras, and there's a control room where those cameras are being monitored.
Madam, what control room? You have your own individual control room.
No. I'm saying for the estate. I'm saying for the estate, not inside our house.
We are talking, but the way Yomi Fabi is putting it down, Yomi Fabi, look, what happened outside? We don't want to know what happened outside. We want to know what happened inside. But Yomi Fabi is making it look as if the estate have access to the camera.
No, I don't know about that.
That's not true.
I'm sorry, I don't know about that. The way it operates is that the one that the estate puts that is monitoring the streets, like if you drive into my estate now, your car plate number will be captured, your face as the driver will be captured. Do you understand?
Okay.
And then everywhere you go, we can actually track you from when you enter the estate to wherever you went to, if you have been tracked. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's
Let me tell people are always saying
somebody else's
the third question, please. The third question, please.
People know, I'm still on this hand. People were saying, how many hours will it take them to bring Mohbad out from Orchard Road to the hospital? I stay in Lekki, precisely VGC. Orchard Road is
what
one of
road
the
are you? So that when I come to Nigeria, I'll come and meet you in your house.
64. I can give you my address. I stay on close 64 in VGC.
No
Orchard Road
I won't give you
is
my
one of the worst roads in that Lekki area that you can stay. From Orchard Road, from that police station, let's even start from the police station. Sorry for
from Orchard Road to Kuramed Hospital is less than 1 minute drive, my sister.
Madam,
go and check.
Madam,
if you're in Nigeria, when you're going out, go to Orchard Road. So I see Kuramed to find a
with the traffic on that road, let's be realistic. No, madam,
at that time of the day, there's no traffic. It was 2 o'clock. There's no traffic on that road at that time.
Every minute, that's Orchard Road that me I know.
On Tuesday.
Do you know it's a 4-minute walk, Madam?
Madam Favorite, you stay in Lekki?
You cannot say it's not true now.
Madam, no.
She lives around the area.
Madam.
You live around the area.
Favorite, you said, is there traffic on Monday? Do you stay in which area?
I said at that time. Wait now. I have friends in Ocean.
No, not you, Madam Flakes.
Leave your favorite state. Leave your favorite state.
No, it's the favorite I'm talking to now. I'm talking to because the favorite said how there's traffic on that day.
Madam Folake, we that we have lived in that axis. We know the traffic. We know the pattern of traffic along Lekki Expressway. We know that in the morning when you are going towards VI is really tight. In the evening when you are going towards Aja is really tight. But during the day, like when I'm in Nigeria and I'm going out, I go out maybe from
which
around
side of Aja do you stay? Because now there is a work going on in Aja for over how many years? That bridge of Aja, that there has been an every traffic. So that's what I'm saying. That is my area. It's not that maybe they will point at me and say
that you live in my estate. You just told me that you live in my estate. Now I'm also
I know.
I lived in that estate for 25 years. We're doing 30 years. I lived in that estate for 25 years, and my home is still there on everything. So when I'm in Nigeria, I live in BBC. Do you get? So now that you have, you at least you said your own. I'm saying my own too.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that axis. I worked in Victoria Island, and I retired in 2019. I can tell you that I left home and my children went to school. There's a girls' school down the road. One of my children went there. My boys went to a different school. So I used to do school run every day. I left VGC at 5:45 every morning. to be able to make it to
Okay,
here.
no
So I know
problem,
the
madam.
traffic. I understand.
Let's
Coming
talk
back to
now.
the- But I'm saying that at that time that they took Mohbad out, which was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock. The roads are not busy like that. To be able
It's
for you to
everywhere.
keep up a 1 minute drive to 20 minutes is not possible.
Madam, you
I've
said
already sent somebody there. I was the first person that said it on Joken platform, that somebody that I sent to go and help me even check the distance between Mohbad's estate and that Kuramed hospital. And the person came back and said it was 1 minute drive. And that is 4 minutes walk. So it's so close. Do you understand? So let's not dive into that because the worst has happened already. What we are saying is that we want justice for this young man. And he was taken to the hospital after he had died. He died in the house. We have also settled that. Let's not start arguing and disturbing ourselves about these things. What is government, what is police doing about giving us justice? We are not talking about that.